Hello, welcome to RippleHive Chat. I'm with David Redhead from AGS and Corey Thornton. The two run South Coast Raw. Corey, would you like to just touch on what South Coast Raw is about and how it all came about?
Sure. South Coast Raw basically started as a group of friends that threw a party for a friend, 40th. And it worked so well that we decided to then throw another party a month later.
Yeah.
And basically it took off from there. We realised that there was a need in the south for original music venues. So we took it upon ourselves to organise the gigs. Dave and I put our PA systems together and we do all the mixing and organising of the shows.
Yep.
So yeah, we basically saw the need and jumped in.
There's been a great response and utmost admiration I've witnessed myself from various individuals, from band members that have come through that have done gigs under South Coast Raw. Sure. And very appreciative of the work that you used to put together. Now, Dave, you've also got, we're here at AGS Studios. You've been running it for 7 years now. It's been going since 1991.
1994.
Yeah. Yep. And you've seen a lot of bands come and go through here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody famous off the top of my head, but they come and they go, and a lot of them from here end up playing at South Coast Raw shows.
Yeah.
And they are always keen and appreciative of playing at the South Coast Raw.
Yeah. Now you
South
do some
Coast
recording too here. Digital
Yes.
recording, I see. You get behind the desk and
Yeah,
do all that.
me and my son are pretty much involved in that. AGS Music has been going since 1994. I've run it for the past 7 years. Primarily it's 6 practice rooms. Prices are from $40 to $45 per session.
Yep.
7 days a week. I bought the place primarily as I've dabbled in recording as long as I've been a musician, which is quite a while. And when this place became available, my ears pricked up and I thought, oh yes, that could build a recording studio into that. So over the past 4 or 5 years, I've built up a 24-channel recording studio, which done mainly demos, but also several EPs and a couple of albums in that time, and got good reviews from the people who've used it.
Yeah, that's excellent, and it's a reasonable rate too for
rates
young
are
bands.
Rates are comparable to any other small studio in Adelaide.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Look, but how did you used to get together? How did you team up to with this initiative? I know it was just a 40th party thing, but
sure. So we met through mutual friends.
Yep.
We then, after we realised there was a need, we got together and talked about what we could do to fill that hole in the market, if you like. So at first, Dave and I were alternating each month. Dave would use his PA system one month, I would use mine. Then for our end of year show, we decided to put both our PA systems together to build one big system. And that worked so well that we then decided to do that from every show onwards. So basically Dave and I have become friends through the music scene. And
it's been a strong partnership.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
we're both dedicated to the cause.
Yeah.
And
would you like to run through some of the bands that you've got playing down
on
the 7th of December?
This is our 5th South Coast Raw end of year show, and for the first time this year we've got a headlining band. That band is the Meat Beaters. You may know some of the guys from that band from Iron Sheiks and Where's the Pope. They were popular bands in the 90s. We also have Psychedelicacy, The Killbot Factory, A Black Picture, Unknown Remorse, Trench Effect, Crane, The Claws, Priority Orange, Daystar, Bushkill Park, Dirty Boulevard and Soundgasm. Part of what South Coast Raw is about is giving opportunities to those unknown bands that are looking for their first gig or an opportunity to play for their friends or the community for the first time. We pride ourselves on giving those opportunities to the new original bands that wouldn't get them elsewhere, or maybe would have to travel all the way to the city to get a show. So that's part of what South Coast Raw is about. It's also about giving opportunities to all bands, whatever their status is.
Yeah, and I think what you're doing is truly great, and I certainly look forward in a future where we can help one another, and I also urge any other community event that's doing something similar, to get on board to RippleHive, and we'll be happy to promote your community projects as well. So
Thank you. On behalf of South Coast Royal, we would like to thank both yourself, Paul, and Maglad, and RippleHive in general for the support that you've given us for our shows and for spreading the word about South Coast Royal.
yeah, it's all about cross promoting in a sense.
Sure.
We're not the major players, but
Sure.
I think with that we could all become successful and grow and prosper. So
Yep.
and we certainly continue on with showing that support. I look forward to that, and look forward to getting out to seeing more of these gigs.
Cool. Rawfest 2013 is on the 7th of December. It's at the Port Noarlunga Football Club. Starts at midday, finishes about midnight. We have 13 bands in 12 hours. It's $15 entry, and everybody through the door gets a free entry in a draw for an acoustic guitar that was donated to us by Global Music Revolution. So get on it. That's free entry. You got a chance of winning a guitar. 15 awesome bands. Sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, and those with family, kids, they're more than welcome too. So
Sure.
Don't stay indoors or think that you got kids, you can't come. Get on down and support this great initiative that's been going now for 5 years, rather successful, but we want to see it grow to be something big and something of relevance for bands in the southern region, not only southern region, just all around South Australia.
Yep.
It's a great way to get interstate bands coming over too. We'd love to see it grow to that aspect.
Definitely,
where we've got
Yep.
exchanging of touring and hopefully with a number of other community people like-minded that Corey and Dave are, that are interstate, utilising some of those bands and looking at cross-referencing with interstate gigs could be a future avenue
Sure.
that we could go down. So all the best. Lovely talking to you, David and Corey. Cheers. Thanks for joining us for RippleHive Chat. Thanks, guys.